north of downtown L.A., we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Buccos have really taken care of their rivals in this series so far, looking for the sweep here today.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Clayton Kershaw gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. I mean, he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Rios is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He's only picked up 1 hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire.
Nero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 21.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And now the first pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Christian leads off first with 1 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here's the 2-0. Runners off for second. Hit hard down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
So now to the plate, Fred Wiggins. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But 1's all they get as the run scores. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Next to dig in, Terry Mooney, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. He's set. Here it comes.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Look out, 2-0 now.
No strike.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Here's the 3-0.
Hey!
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Sliced hard on the ground, reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pirates on top, 1-0. Joe Wiggins, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jackie Robinson is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Brummett finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, here is Randy Wiggins. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Nope.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, it's been a lopsided contest so far, with the Pirates dominating to this point and taking aim at this one in a series sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Randy Wiggins goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. To the plate now, Brian Berman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The Pirates will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in his show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Kershaw now on 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
He's running in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Brummett, the runner at second with 1 away. Line hard deep into left. Taylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting up, the first baseman.
Striding in is Edward Arnold. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, that's out.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And this is lined hard to deep left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count and the pitch. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Betts looking up. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And now Owen Christian. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 258 the average to begin play, a dozen home runs and 30 RBIs. This is foul right side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff, but this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Popped up. Turner is there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. At the plate now is Cody Bellinger, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Cody
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here now is Will Smith, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Pitch is popped up. Arnold in foul ground, and no one will track it down. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Arnold has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today, is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. Scooped up, one there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. We played 2 full. It's the Pirates 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
1-1 the count. Now here it comes. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred Wiggins. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Count now a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So now here is Terry Mooney grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Starting to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 4-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And now here is Justin Turner. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting none.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate, Brian Brummett. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
In the air now out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. David Price answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Edward Arnold, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's fouled away. Arnold, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great...
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Box, Owen Christian, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pittsburgh leads this one 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. but I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering. Skied down the left field line. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 26 for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Here's Corey Seager. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Brummett is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 7-1. Next up, Roberto Clemente. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hey. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Fred Wiggins. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First delivery to him. Wiggins, a 25-year-old, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. Now a hard hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Next up, Terry Mooney. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And it's fouled away.
Ball 1.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
A bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
In now, A.J. Pollock. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he popped him up. Arnold in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next is Dodgers, the first baseman, Edwin.
Next, it'll be Edwin Rios. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So now into the box is Justin Turner. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 7-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
To the plate now, Brian Brummett. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Julio Urias gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Tyler Wiggins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we check out the Bucks leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. And before a first pitch to the plate, we'll move to first. Back in standing. Into the box now, Edward Arnold, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Wiggins gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
It's that ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Set and the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Popped him up. Smith has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Up next for the Buccos, Owen Christian. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike. Ball match outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Bucks out in front, 9-1. So stepping in is Chris Taylor. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. No hits to this point. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Another 0-2 home.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail big. It's 9-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Fred Wiggins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, Terry Mooney.
Stepping in next, Terry Mooney, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Taylor. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner, and they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Standing in now, Will Smith, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Seager at third. Bellinger is at second with nobody out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the second run will score as well. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a sell on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Mike North comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
North has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a liner. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Lo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Nolan Riggs takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. To the plate now, Jackie Robinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Skied down the left field line. And they are really hitting their stride now as this will cut into that deficit even further. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-7 game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First delivery to him. Fouled off. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Robinson at second with 2 down. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as this side is retired. So they wind up hanging a big 6 spot on the board here as they've made this game interesting again. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pirates lead it 9-7. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bellinger is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Brian Brummett will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-1.
This is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hot shot down the line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edward Arnold.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Into the box now, Christian Bruno, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
I got a ball, 1
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Swing and a little tapper. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Victor Gonzalez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Standing in now, Owen Christian. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 12 and the Dodgers 7. Bob Dixon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Set to go, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Another 2-2 offering.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
The catcher.
Next to hit is Will Smith. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, A.J. Pollard.
Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Pollard. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 12-7 score. Set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Roberto Clemente. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Then he's back standing. At the plate now, Fred Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Clemente aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Here it is. Pitch misses the throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, Terry.
Digging in next, Terry Mooney flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now back, the second baseman, Randy.
So the next to bat will be Randy Wiggins. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's under it. brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back, catcher, Brian Brummett.
Next up is Brian Brummett, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They lead, however. It's 12-7. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next to stand in is Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Taylor.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Jackie Robinson would be next. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. punch-out to end it as the Pirates go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. Pittsburgh with a division-best 102nd team win. Joe Wiggins wins his 17th game of the season. Clayton Kershaw permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday.
In the National League Central, Christian Bruman was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits,
leading the Pirates past the Dodgers
12-7.
He is currently leading the National League in stolen bases. Johnny Bench
had a day to remember with 3 home runs totaling 5 RBIs,
helping the Reds down the Cubs
9-6. Kwang Young Kim
earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 2-1. The Miami Marlins
combined for 10 hits as a team
as they took down the visiting Braves 7-3. The Washington Nationals
racked up 11 hits as a team
as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-4. Joakim Soria earned his first victory of the season, helping the Diamondbacks get by the Phillies 4-3.
The Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats
as they bested the visiting Padres 8-4. The Giants
brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep
as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Baltimore Orioles
swung it well with 15 hits in the game
as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg